Hello and welcome to OnTheMatTV.
Yeah, I'm Matthew Callahan, Professor, Stalone BJJ. I'm a black belt, third degree. I've been in Chorley for just coming up to 7 years, I think, yeah. For 2017 we moved here from GB Preston.
Happy days. What led you into getting into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the first place?
Originally I started doing self-defense, so I did Jeet Kune Do a long time ago. I was at home and someone tried kicking front door into my house. I always thought I was a quite handy person and able to look after myself, but having someone come to your front door and kick it in gives you a different perspective on stuff. It really shocked me and made me want to do something to help protect myself and my family. So Paul Hartley, who I started training with, he had the gym doing Jeet Kune Do behind the unit where I used to work. Paid the visit to him the day after, and that's where we all started from.
Happy days. And how would you say it's helped you over the years on and off the mat?
Just with confidence thing's massive. I was overweight when I first started. During my journey, I've fluctuated in my weight, but it has always kept me healthy, kept me focused on things, especially when I've got competitions coming up. I can keep a really healthy diet and really focus on my strength and conditioning, my training as well, and just to keep a healthy lifestyle leading into it. To be fair, the training side of it's a lot better than the owning the school side of it. It's brilliant owning a school and having all this, but not having the worry at all and coming and training, like a lot of other people say, when you're on the mat and and you're training the positions and that's all you're thinking of, that's all that's in your mind. Like when you're running a school, you've got to teach the classes, you've got to worry about the attendance of other students, what's going on with other people, which can take away a lot of it, but it's a lot of rewarding, when you do see them then coming in, getting better, especially the guys that aren't so sure when they come through the door. A few months down the line they're doing really well, and wanting to do competitions and stuff as well. So it's a really rewarding job as well.
Happy days. And what would you say is your favourite submission?
At the minute, I've had loads over the years, but at the minute it's a reverse guillotine.
Happy days. And in terms of competitions, you were touching on that a second ago, saying about when you're preparing for competitions. Do you actively compete now?
Yeah, I do. I haven't done as many this year. Maybe since COVID I haven't done as many as I would have done. Which is something I want to change for next year. But yeah, I've got a competition coming up in 3 weeks, Masters in Hereford, which I'm looking forward to, and then hopefully that'll kickstart my training regime and everything back on for for the beginning of next year. What
advice would you give to someone who's relatively new to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and is thinking about competitions?
For competition, it's a hard one really. If it's something, a lot of people think they have to do it. I wouldn't ever force anyone, nobody's forced to do a competition. You'd only do it if you want to. I did it in MMA years ago where I nearly ended up doing a fight I shouldn't have done. If I'd have took that fight, it could have changed my whole martial arts career, where I might have just give up on it. I was nearly put into a fight where it was a ringer and they was trying to get me to fight someone a lot more advanced than they should have been. It's the same with Jiu-Jitsu, I've seen it a lot, it can shock people. If it's something that people want to do and they want to push themselves, it's brilliant and we always encourage it, but yeah, it's got to be something the person wants to do themselves.
Happy days. And what success have you had over the years in terms of competing?
I've been 2 times British champion. I've medalled in the Europeans 4 times, I think, all bronze unfortunately, but yeah, it's a good achievement at that. 2 times gi and 2 times no gi, and I've won a lot of local competitions like London Open, and up and down the country. I've travelled all over the world competing, but yeah, most of my success has been either in Europe or in the UK.
That's fantastic. What advice would you give to somebody sitting at home contemplating doing something different in their life?
I think if it's with anything, if you want to do it, I think you just have to reach out and try and do it. I always say the hardest step is not coming in and doing the training, it's walking up the stairs when you come in. Once you get up the stairs, you come and see what everything's all about in here. It changes a lot of people's mindsets and they leave a lot happier. And most of the people that do actually come in end up joining. It's a hard one when you're only speaking to someone on the end of an email. You don't know what the situation is, but we're always as encouraging as we can to try and get the people to actually come in. We offer a free class so they can come and give it a try first, and you know, hopefully that's enough to just give them that little push that they needed to come and give it a try.
Okay, so throughout the years, in terms of competing, let's say, take away owning the gym and running the gym, what's the most memorable thing that stands out to you?
For me, competing,
or just in general, in terms of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
It's just one of them things, like, it's just addictive. So since I got into it, it just like, it gets its hooks into you, and it's just, I think it's something that you'll never learn. You'll never learn fully. You'll get good at it, and you'll always want to improve, but there'll always be someone better than you. There's always something to help push you. Where I've done other stuff and it becomes a bit stagnant, you know, where you've done it to a point and you think that's it now. But with this, I think there's always something that pushes you, no matter what belt you are, and you know, it gives you that motivation to keep coming.
The belt promotions, which was fantastic to see. Does that make you proud as a professor to see these people progressing?
Yeah,
you know?
That's the most rewarding part for me. Even like seeing the people grow through the school, because we've got people that have no intention of competing. Then we've got guys that compete. And, you know, we have a lot of older students that will do the masters, but like whatever the goal is, and they're achieving it, it gives me more pride to watch them do well than it does for myself.
That's brilliant. Well, absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed this evening, and I hope to come back again sometime soon and maybe film some more of your guys, and hopefully as well at the competitions coming up over the years we may see a few guys from the gym there. Yeah. And maybe even yourself.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be down there.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for this evening. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, thank you.